most
right?
accurate countdown. So,
Yep.
Balti, you do countdown.
You'll do it.
Oh, man. It's exciting. 30 seconds.
Whew.
30
Ooh,
seconds.
man.
Super fun, super fun.
Good luck, everybody. One more
We're
time.
starting on the
You
stats
got
stream,
this.
by the way.
Good luck, everyone.
Wonderful is
Wonderful
with
Okay.
Kazooie.
You betcha.
for B team.
For
Oh,
B
yeah.
team. Hey, good luck to everybody, all right?
Yeah,
We
good
got
luck,
around
guys.
Thanks.
about 20 seconds.
Good luck, fellas.
So we got 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
Three,
2,
2,
1,
1.
go.
Woo! Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
All right.
Let's go.
You figured that out. Alright, I'm gonna head out, you guys, but good luck with your runs.
Thanks. Didn't die on the first level, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna move. Another 103. Thanks, Stannis. Thanks, Jujiku. Thanks, everyone. That skip is an example of an easy skip that is terrifying in a resetless. Not really a resetless, but like a race slash marathon slash relay.
Best luck, man.
Thanks, man.
I'll be on mute for a little bit. I'm just eating dinner at the moment.
Alright, that's fine. Thanks, meaty bread. Go. 104 or bust. Try a 104 without upstream. Go. Where's my jump? Beautiful cycles. It's like the least scary cycles you can get for the skip itself. Alright. And I have a mask for the gem path still, so that's nice. It's real nice. Yeah, and the rest of the spikes, like these spikes, are going to be good because that other one didn't go up. That's easy. That's a pretty solid Great Gate so far. Thanks, Brutesy. Alright, we're through the first 3 levels. The first 3 levels are pretty nerve-wracking in marathons. Can't say Boulders is any better. Boulders is easy, but input drops, you know. And nerves can make a easy level not easy, of course. I'm sure we all know that feeling. It feels odd to be nervous in the early game, because you know you're only really used to being nervous at the end game on PB pace. So it feels almost like Boulders is at the end of the game. Which, I mean, you have Boulder Dash, but Boulder Dash feels way different than this level, if you ask me. I'm taking it a bit easy on the zigzag on those platforms, so I get maybe less of a chance of a dropped input. And yeah, I'm not going for upstream skip. Can't be bothered. Big rock rattle. I think I'll go. Excuse me. I think I'll go for the second sub jump. Thanks, Swiggy Bong, Dotty Water. Yeah, so I'm just doing a 90% pass of this level. Yeah, I'm sure it's surprising world record holders not going for this skip, but can't be bothered. It's honestly AIDS. Like, the skip is easier now than it was a couple months ago, which helped me get world record, but the skip still sucks if you ask me. But it is a bit better. I just really hate it in marathons. I did a marathon run yesterday actually of this, and I didn't get it. I think if I did get it, I would have gone for it in this. Alright, I'll go for this second one. Yeah, that one's pretty easy. Yeah, I have to switch comparisons. 13. Yeah. It's what I usually do if I don't get the skip. Just put that text up and compare against a time that doesn't have the skip, because if I keep comparing against a run that does have upstream and I don't get the skip, then I save a bunch of time everywhere and it's just a false lead. And especially in a marathon situation, I don't want that kind of misleading information. I don't think anyone can blame me for that. This level is an 90% pass. You can't get the gem in one pass in this level, so yeah. No one's found a way to do it. And if a skip ever does get found in this level, I hope it's not AIDS. If you want to know what upstream skip is, watch White Paws run when he does it. He'll most likely go for it. He's actually the one who found the new stuff on that skip, which made it a bit easier, so he's actually the best at it. Yeah, go watch him. Be more of this game. Paws is a legend. Hell, go watch everyone. This marathon's filled with legends. Are they just look around people? Because I remember last year, for the first part of the 1545, there was no audio. So,
yeah, they're having like really buggy audio on the mainstream at the moment.
Ooh, yikes. Hopefully they fix that soon.
It's like you can hear them, but it's like every like 10th of a second it cuts out. So it's just kind of like you can hear when it just like stops for a second.
Oh, yikes. Well, hopefully they
I mean,
fix
I'm
that
not
soon.
really listening to anything but the PC at the moment, but I mean, that was last time I tuned in.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for whoever's featured first.
I mean, it's that rule of thumb, the chance of something working is inversely proportionate to the number of people observing it. So
Yeah, that's very true.
200 people here, there's no way it was going to work.
Yeah, exactly. That's super true. It's a big stream to handle, so I don't blame them for having issues.
I'll never forget the one time I tried to run a marathon, Beam went down halfway through, like the entire website.
Oh, dang.
And it's like, you could do nothing to prevent this.
Yeah, it's bad luck. Yo, Scorpy? Yeah, CP skipped this run. I always go for it no matter what. Oh, I just realized my timer's a bit hard to read with the back of the Falcon. I made that new layout yesterday. I was getting bored of my other one. Didn't really test it much, but whatever. You can still read it, so it's like whatever. Guess I should make the timer a different color at some point. This level's also a 90% pass because there's no skip, so don't have to get boxes. This is one of the hardest levels in the game, and it's the 8th level if you don't include the boss, which is like hilarious. I'm gonna play it safe here. Can do a cool trick under that spike, but it likes to just eat your jump and not work a lot of the time. This is a cool trick in this level. This is easy. I always go for it if I keep the mask. You don't see it on the second visit because you gotta get those boxes right there, obviously. Thanks, Vanny. Alright, I'm gonna Death Beast here because that flame was going and this will give me fast cycles, so. Whatever, that's a small death. My left zigzag is really bad lately. It's unfortunate. I'm just glad I got the world record before this started happening, really. Yeah, this Island 1 went pretty fine except for that, so I'm not really gonna complain, honestly. Death could have been a lot bigger. Half cat. I'm still gonna save time on these splits here. These splits are pretty garbage. Alright, this level is notorious for dropping inputs, so let's hope for the best. It's a pretty easy level, but the game doesn't care about your feelings or how well you're doing. Pull back the camera here. It manipulates this muncher cycle here, or whatever you want to call it, so I don't have to wait on it. Might avoid spin jumping off platforms. I'm excited to see what the stream looks like. I haven't seen the layout yet, I only saw the pre-show.
Yeah, graphics look pretty nice. It's they've got their mainstream on the right, taking up like maybe 2/3, and then the two other streams taking up like half and half of the left-hand side.
I see.
But yeah, and they've got total time at the bottom as well, which is super nice.
Cool. Yeah, I remember last year's layout looked pretty sick. So, not surprised it looks good. It looks good again this
They
year.
don't have a like tracker thing for every single team, so like
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how I feel about that. It's like how far is each team through? Who's kind of putting? I mean, I guess you can't ever tell who's in the lead because
Yeah,
the game's
a bit
like,
tricky,
so
yeah.
the amount of time is complete.
Yeah. I know this game is the shortest in the relay. Layout solid half. Yeah. Organizers are pretty good with that. This level is hard. Gonna play it quite safe probably. Well, it's hard to go fast, and if you're playing it safe, it's pretty easy. But it's not PB attempts, so I can sort of stroll through some parts if I want to. Not lose a billion years. Pretty sure these splits have time save here as well. I'm not gonna go for this. No one likes skipping those bats, it's complete garbage. Hold X for a few, like, too many frames and you're done for.
I've been watching way too much NST recently. I saw you go bypass the Brio token. I'm like, no, wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't blame you. I'd have that muscle memory too if I played NST. When I do like meme categories, like all bonus rounds or whatever, I get that. Right? You're like, oh no, I missed a Tana token, but oh wait, I don't need it.
Hello.
Yo.
No.
Yeah, my left zigzag is really bad right now. I'm just gonna play it really safe in this part. What cycle am I getting here? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait this out. Same with this, because really, this is what I did last year and it benefited me a lot, so. I dropped my jump, okay, at least I didn't die.
Morning.
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 Alright, we're through that.
Good luck on the run, Ted.
Thank you. Yeah. I don't think I would have saved that cycle with that TNT spin, so I didn't do it. Hopefully no invisible push. All I can really do to avoid that is dance around on this platform. Okay, I didn't get it there. I can get it later in the level though. Getting that in a marathon would be really unlucky. Doesn't happen that often. Cycles kinda suck. Oh well. Ooh, okay, I'm not gonna get the cycles at the end now because of that. Oh well. Better than dying. Okay, no invisible push there either. Good. You can get invisible pushes in Jaws as well, but I've never died to them, so hopefully we're fine. Alright. We already passed a lot of hard levels. There's more to come though, of course. Yeah, sorry the timer's kind of hard to read because of the back of that ship. Didn't really take that into account when I made the layout yesterday, but oh well. I'll just have to change the color of the text.
I mean, you can see the most recent split and for whenever you finish a level and such, so
Yeah, it's
you can
good.
get a rough idea of what it says.
Nice, nice. This level is also notorious for dropping inputs, but not as much as Up the Creek. Let's see if I can show my new strats in the gem path. Those are pretty sick.
Basically, your main job right now is to conjure up as much hype as possible
Hell yeah.
to use that.
Okay. It was a bit slow, but I still showed it off. Yeah, I renamed all my splits to not have memes in them, so people know what levels they are, except for Upstream, because Upstream doesn't deserve it. If the game lags my zigzag, I go off the side. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, it should be good.
This level is making me realize that Aku Aku is just going crazy right now.
Yeah, just sort of moves along with the zigzag. Yo, evil.
He's moving in a circle like you would do with your hand if you were like washing a window or something.
It's the best way to put it. Yeah, spread the Kakapo love. Can't get the gem on this level either, so don't have to get boxes. I'll never be able to get that out of my head that he's like washing a window. That's amazing.
You're very welcome for that. What do you call it? No, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, so forget I said anything. Don't forget I said anything about washing windows. So that's
Yeah, I'll never forget that. Alright, this level can drop inputs at the end. But I'll take it a bit slow to make it less likely. Oh boy, TNT swag, let's go. I was 100% willing to do that because I had 2 masks. It's really good to keep 2 masks out of Road to Nowhere. It's more doable now with my gem path strats, since you don't need to damage abuse anymore. I'll take it slow here. Yo, Ivan, thanks. I'll play some parts of this level safe too, because some cycles can be tricky to predict.
Sometimes when I make jokes like that, I love myself for making a good joke, and then I hate myself for what I think of later, because now I'm just wanting to see an Aku Aku themed, like, squeegee or something.
That'd be
Also,
amazing.
morning.
Morning.
Oh, it's Bandao?
And now.
Bandao.
Her boy. Whoops. Okay, I clutched that out. Those platforms are pretty weird. You can get like you can jump off them like when you're on the side of them. It's weird.
That would be it. How's your run doing, Tat?
It's going pretty well actually. Super happy with it so far. I'm gonna wait this out. This cycle has screwed me too many times. There are ways to predict it, but they're a bit inconsistent sometimes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to bed now,
Alright.
and then my times are a little bit earlier than what I thought they were.
Okay.
Aw.
Actually, they're a little late than I thought they were, because I thought my schedule were BST but not UTC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was under the same impression. I only realized it didn't adjust to our time zone like earlier today.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish it adjusted to the time zone sort of like Herrero does. I know mine's like -4 UTC.
Mine's +1 TC.
We're by them. Alright, so there's a skip 2 levels from now. That's random, so not much I can do if I don't get it. I'll lose 2 minutes if I don't, but this run's pretty good, so shouldn't be the end of the world. The key is just not spiraling if you don't get it. This boss fight is a bit RNG. Only, at worst you just lose a few seconds though, it's not too bad. There's not much RNG in this game. Yo, Cam. No invincibility. Oh well. I'm barely getting this 3 range, wow. Still didn't get hit. All the dropped inputs this run haven't like been in bad spots. They're just like kind of annoying. At least that ending was good. Yeah, you can world record without upstream, like, my run has enough time saved for that. Definitely hard though. But the thing is I didn't even go for upstream, so I saved time on that segment. But I will lose like a minute and a half or something on in the backtracks, but that's only against my PB splits. I won't lose that time to these splits. These splits don't have that skip. These splits do have this skip though. If I don't get it, which won't be my fault because it's random, then I just have to skip 2 splits and come back later. I got this skip last year, got lucky. We'll see about this year. Can only, yeah, thanks. Can only cross your fingers.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh man, I missed Koala-Kong. Isn't he supposed to be the hardest boss in the game, Kipo? No, literally, I see that. For some reason, I see that like everywhere. Like, oh my god, Koala-Kong's like so hard.
Maybe you're thinking of the remaster. I haven't played the remaster. I don't know if he's harder in that or not. I know there's a skip for him in the remaster, but not in this game.
Yeah, the strat's hard from what I've heard.
Whoops.
I just feel like I've heard that like a few years ago in some weird video. I don't even remember.
All the bosses in this game are fairly easy. They're like pretty much relaxing parts of the run. Most of them are basically auto-scrollers. Like there's still some speed tech to some of them, but a lot of them is just waiting for them to stop attacking, and then that's when you attack them.
Yeah, I feel like if you didn't know you could spin the boulders being thrown at you, it would probably be a harder boss.
Yeah, for sure. And if you don't know how to avoid the TNTs,
yeah,
that's definitely correct. Alright, this is the random part. If I don't get it, nothing I can do. No, I didn't get it. Oh well. Nothing I can do about that. It's a really dumb skip that everyone hates, but I don't let it ruin my fun with the game, honestly. Okay. That's fine. These electricity hitboxes are dumb, like you're way above them and they still hit you. Never got it. Hopefully someone else gets the skip. Like Trob and Pause, I think will go for it at least.
Chat, why are you so sad? You gotta keep your head up. Oh my god. These people.
Let's get some positivity up in here.
Exactly. So you know what's up.
Yo, Shadow, yeah, I didn't go for upstream. Just wanted to be safe. Wasn't confident I was gonna get it. I'm definitely pretty out of practice for it. Would be very unlikely for me to get it. Yeah, it's still a pretty good run. So, not the end of the world I didn't get that. Can still sub 110 without those 2 skips. Though if I have a big death, that'll kill it. But even then, like a 112 is still fine. You gotta have sort of a grain of salt with this game with how punishing the deaths can be.
It's probably like a lot of people's probably like their biggest gripe with this game is how the deaths work.
Yeah, a lot of people won't run this category just because of that. Also, I don't go for that cycle skip there because my stupid controller really hates going down left. Like I go for it and I hold down left, and then like halfway through the jump my D-pad's like nope, and just goes down, so I die. At least you don't have to go down left much in this game. It was doing that with up left as well, but I guess it fixed itself or something. I don't know. Zigzagging really screws with your D-pad, especially on the analog-less controllers. But I like it for zigzag. You can run 100% on you. Like the time loss on that version isn't as bad as everyone says it is or makes it out to be. You can still get a really good time on it. Hey, you got that cool strat. Ooh, almost died there. Feels nice to hear the music in this level, I love it. I usually, like when I play, I listen to my own music and mute the game's music. But I like this. Ooh, okay, that's bad. And yeah, I really need to watch my spins there. This level sucks. Evil level, kills too many good runs. It's happened a few times lately, like getting spin timered on that. You can still clutch it out and make it to the other platform, but oh well. Weird situation with these cycles.
What's the name of the regions of the games in this thing? And Crash 2 is the only game which you need, well, not need, but like should be doing on PAL.
Yeah, not many games seem to be faster on PAL and speedrunning.
This game is special. My heart.
Oh, is the command for Shadow Cache still in my title? Ah, whatever. Forgot to remove that. I'll make sure, Cam. Alright, now I'm gonna go back to Cortex Power since I have the blue gem.
Purposely forgetting a box just to assert dominance on the rest of the teams.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait a bit on this guy since I just want to keep this mask.
I guess you kind of gotta feel sorry for the guy like at the end of the level when he just gets bombarded by a bunch of boxes. I
Yeah,
think that'll hurt.
yeah. I like how in the remake he just like falls on the ground after too many fall on him.
It's like, oh no, he's done. He's too much has happened to him.
Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, there was a Crash relay we did on Speed Gaming like last month, and I got a 109 in that, and it was super good. And I think that might have killed some of my luck for this. Oh well. Come on. Just get me out of these factory levels, I hate them so much. It's like the worst part of the run. Heavy machinery, Cortex Power, Toxic Waste. I don't think any runner likes those levels. Alright.
I think I enjoy everything about Toxic Waste bar playing it.
What's that, sorry?
I enjoy everything about Toxic Waste bar playing it.
Yeah. I like the music's good and the atmosphere, but it's really easy to zigzag off the side. And lately I just can't keep track of my spin timer. Yeah, this run can still 110 maybe. Yeah, it should be able to 110. I have more chunks on this on these splits. Like a 110 is still super good, especially considering the mistakes. Just gotta not spiral.
For a second, I thought you said not Spyro. Wrong game.
Yo, creepers. Yeah, screw the J Pinstripe music. Hello? Okay, thank you. You want to damage beast there in those last few phases to hit him faster. I mean, I heard the gate clips are easy, Ivan. That's what I hear from everybody. Again, I haven't played it, but I think if literally everyone says they're easy, then it shouldn't be that bad. I think I heard someone say you can learn it in like 5 minutes or something. Okay. Never had that box not break. This perk can drop your input. Okay, we're good. There's a part at the end, like here, that can drop your input as well, but you never die if you get it, because you just walk across the boards. As much as I talk about dropped inputs, there's nowhere near as much as in Crash 2 and 3. Like in Crash 3, sometimes it doesn't even feel like you have a controller.
Jinxed it.
Yeah, you're right. Yikes. Andy Gavin's watching. He's got a list and he's checking it twice. Death Beast in this level because it resets the cycles and makes them all fast. And that thing at the start wasn't me missing the box, it's just cycle manipulation.
Ooh. Playing smart. See.
Yeah, this level, like before we added the Death Abuse, used to be like you could just lose 30 seconds because the cycles are global. You can't really change them, but turns out Death Abusing's faster, so we can consistently play this level. Like, this is the longest level in the run. It's like, my gold is like 412. But it's a fully scripted level now, so just with enough practice you can get it down.
Especially helps now you have like 53 lives.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
Yeah, they give a lot of lives in this game. It's funny though, because it's still like a really hard game casually, even to just beat like any percent. But yeah, in a speedrun sometimes you even get 99 lives at the end. I usually get like low 90 or 80 since I don't really spend the time picking up the lives. Alright, that there is like, we're past the hard parts of the level.
So, how is everybody right now?
I'm fine.
Good.
I remember last year I almost missed that box up there, that exclamation mark box, and almost forgot to get it. But I remembered like last second. And it was while I was on the stat stream as well. That would have been super embarrassing if I just missed a box in this level. 'Cause that's like 4 minutes gone. Very punishing level. Alright, very good. Very good sunset. Ooh, that was pretty good. Alright. These are the only bonuses you have to do in the game. All the other ones are just like either to save your game or for extra lives or a challenge or both. In the remaster, however, you need to do all of them. And get all the boxes. I low-key almost bonked on that and would have died to the flame if I did. That would have sucked. Alright, that was a very, very good sunset vista. Rise and shine, meaty bread. This run's still pretty good. I didn't get Cortex power skip, and also had a pretty bad death in Toxic, but other than that, this run's been pretty solid. It's a short road. This level's also notorious for giving dropped inputs. It's pretty laggy, at least on my console. Oh, and this is the last level we can't complete on the first pass. There's no skip for it.
All you gotta do now is just go fast like nobody's business. Oh yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I like how fast-paced the Crash games usually are.
Yeah, it's really nice. It feels good to like zigzag and stuff and skip all the cycles with knowledge.
And there's very little like downtime in the runs aside from the bosses typically. Aside from like Crash 3, I guess.
Yeah, there's not much. Just like the gem screens get longer as the game goes on. Also played it a bit safe there because I was maskless. And I know what the level looks like. I'm playing on a Japanese PS2. Yeah, that sub jump may have looked scary, but I was fully confident I wouldn't die. I know that sub jump really well. It's all about like holding X for the perfect amount of time when the cycle's like that. I so could have gone for that, being a bit of a granny. Whoops. The spin didn't come out. Feel a bit uneasy here. I gotta jump on this snake, because if you spin him, he blows up the Cortex token you need. It's really evil game design.
And that's how they get you.
Yeah. Crash 1, 2, and 3 are filled with a lot of evil game design, honestly. Cryptic secrets and stuff. Boxes that are off screen.
I don't know how anyone figured out the blue gem in Crash 2 as a kid.
Yeah, I never figured that out as a kid. I found the green gem. I don't know how, though, to be honest. I found Agapus Rex as a kid, but it was by complete accident. Honestly, I think that's the only way you could find that. It's by complete accident. There's like no hints that give it away.
Blue gem is the one where you do like the first level without breaking any boxes, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's pretty odd. Oh yeah, that's right, it says like 62 out of 0. I guess that's one hint, but still a bit cryptic, IMO. Hot Cocoa, I guess, is a bit more reasonable to be able to find. I never found it though as a kid. If I didn't get bad luck in Cortex Power on the dumb skip, I might have still been on like 108 pace. But there's not much you can do about it until someone finds a consistent way to do that skip. And people have worked so hard to try and find it, but there's still nothing. Anything like people find that we think might be better just ends up being even more garbage. Yeah, and it's funny because on the PAL version it's actually consistent, but PAL is super slow. Yeah, I don't know how I found the green gem. Must have just been like, hey, this room full of nitros looks kind of weird. I'm gonna jump through that wall. I don't think I found purple gem though. I feel like purple gem should have been a bit obvious. I feel like that's kind of reasonable to find. I think I found the air crash secret exit. I guess I just thought like that platform just can't be there for no reason and have like conveniently placed crates to bounce off of.
Yeah, you always wanted to like jump to those areas which had stuff like. I always remember trying to get to the platform with the plants at the end of the blue gem route in Haid.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool. How you can do that. But like if you go too far back there, it's not solid, so it like wasn't intentional. All right, I got the fast cycle. It's a really good castle.
Nice.
Oh, highlight reel. That sounds like a cool idea.
Okay, I didn't mean to get hit there, so I'm gonna play it safe. It kind of threw me off. That's all good.
For the highlight reel, should one of those highlights be just me noticing that about Aku Aku?
Yeah, it should be.
Should that be the highlight? Well, see, it's so long ago, so I can't highlight it. Makes me sad. We gotta do it right after you get done streaming. It's gotta be like #1 priority.
Yeah. Yo, Koji, thanks, man.
Yeah, Bucci, I'm gonna like be like a few minutes late because I got important things to do regarding highlights.
Yeah, I have a chunk of time save in this run in the Rolling Stone split. And some other bits here and there. I could have saved 10 seconds in that castle if I didn't mess up at the end, but it's still better than losing like 10 to missing the cycle. Oops. That's fine. Ugh. Alright, this is the last main level, then we have backtracks. Okay, I feel a bit robbed with that one. This level is now scarier.
So after this, you do the backtracking.
Yep. Since I'll have all the... Well, I won't have all the color gems yet, because one of them is in the backtracking, but once I have the yellow, I can get all the other gems.
It always felt weird to me that 100% doesn't beat Cortex.
Yeah, yet all the other Crash games do. You just totally skip him, which, I mean, I don't feel like I'm missing anything skipping Cortex, because he's just, like, kind of an auto-scroller, you know? I'm gonna play it safe here. I hate being maskless here. Because if I have the mask, I just do my strat to go fast there. But otherwise, it's scary. I'm gonna play it safe here. God, if I hadn't lost that mask, I would have done my usual strats. It's just so terrifying when you lose it. Don't get dunked in Rolling Stones. Oh yeah, can't forget the Jet Brio noises. I'm gonna play it safe. There's a sub jump strat here, but it likes to eat my jump a lot, so screw that. Okay, made that cycle just fine. I'm glad I got that. Because if I didn't make it, I wouldn't have gone for the backup. Oof, delayed input. That spot is so laggy. God. In my world record, I waited there to try and not get a delayed input, and it still gave me a delayed input. This level was made by Satan.
That's a weird thing to imagine.
Yeah. Just wanted to tune into everyone's streams.
To be fair, it's a good problem to have.
Yeah. This is the first secret level. It's one we unlocked after getting key in the Cortex bonus. And the one after this will be the other secret level. A level which has like some of the worst programming ever. At least like I can deal with the glitches in that level, but it can be a bit tricky still. It's the part of the level where I don't want to be too aggressive with the double pendulums. Don't want to mess with those. Okay, here you can die if you break that mask on the wrong frame, but if I wait, it's fine. Happened to me for the first time ever the other day, like a couple weeks ago. Alright. Nice to get out of there. Fumbling in the trash. Yo, love butt. Also, sorry if my fan has been blowing into my mic. It's just way too hot in here without it.
I actually haven't noticed.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I did a marathon run of this yesterday, and I turned it off, and it was just melting the whole time. In this level, you can be neutral at the start and not die. Like, I'm not pressing anything on the D-pad. Up until here. I'll try and show off some other swag stuff in this level. If it doesn't screw me. Okay. You can walk over one of those boxes there. Ooh, I barely got over that. That cycle is very buggy. And it's really trash, but I got over it, so we should be good. You can go to the right of that spike, and you can go to the left of this. And that's all the swag I have to offer. It's just stuff I've found by messing around in this game. It's fun to mess around. And sometimes even find actual useful strats from it.
Yeah, you'll see something funny happen with the percentage counter later on in the run.
Yeah, Kiam
When
Cola.
we get the final gem.
It only shows a low percentage because I haven't been getting the Tana bonus rounds, which you don't need for 100%. But the game compensates for that when I get the 26 gem, and I'll jump from 35% to 100%. It's just sort of a programming oversight.
It's kind of a weird thought though, like 8 minutes left and you have like 70% more to get.
Yeah. It makes me
whoa.
wonder if like people see that percentage for the first time and think, wow, is there several more hours to go or something?
No, I would just resort to, dude, this guy must be a legend. If he's gonna go 70% in 8 minutes,
Yeah.
then I'd be like, why didn't he? If he could do it that fast, why is it taking him this long to get 30%? What's the
Yeah.
deal?
Is this item
This
glitch?
guy's a front.
Item glitch and crash one. Heck yeah. I'm gonna play it safe here. At least I showed off a sub jump on the first visit. Way more risky on the second visit, obviously. There's a sub jump here too. It's a bit trickier. You gotta spin the fish in midair.
Alright guys, so basically, I think we should look at this highlight reel as a challenge for us.
I think it's on PAL too. Since this is the Japanese version, and I know it's on the American version as well, I'd assume it's on PAL. Yeah, it's not in NST. Upstream skip. I have both these levels in one split, so I didn't forget to split.
But no, after everybody's run, we need to like converse together and be like, what should we put in that highlight reel to be noticed as the best team, the team with the best highlights?
Yeah.
It's like an award that we can get, but we don't
Yeah.
actually get. We just feel like we got.
Yeah.
We gotta feel like we earned it.
It's an reward in our hearts. Didn't quite get that strat fully. Oh well. Oh yeah, the percentage still doesn't show like 105 or whatever. That's dumb. I'll back you up on Crash 1, Dill. Still haven't played NST though. Alright, this might be a 111, not a 110, but that's still really good. Sub 112, I think, is like... Or maybe sub... yeah, sub 113 is like my goal for marathons. But yeah, it could have been a lot better if I didn't get unlucky in Cortex Power, but nothing I could have done.
I feel like I've asked this before, but I feel like I need to be refreshed for this. Where on earth did you find that picture of Shaggy?
It's this meme YouTube video. It's you're reposted in the wrong neighborhood. If you just search that, that'll be the thumbnail.
I'll make sure to do that later.
For the record, that song is actually fantastic.
Yeah, it is. It's like a mashup of this one Eminem song with some other song. Actually sounds pretty good. Oh, so I didn't mean to lose that mask earlier, but it's not a big deal. How did that miss? Hello. That's a real picture of me.
Whoa.
I love how you've given up screen real estate for the game for the team logo, and the cat is just unfiltered.
Yeah. Had to keep the cat. I'm playing this super safe because this level is a nightmare. My left zigzag is really bad recently. Makes a lot of these cycle skips pretty hard. All my other directions have been fine though, I think. Hey, that's a cool strat.
Bucci went live. Or is it Bucci or Bucci? How do I say
No,
it?
beauty is fine.
Okay. I can't say it wrong.
There's a lot of people that use different pronunciations. I'm totally fine with it.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Some people call me Tet, some call me Tept. And even though, like, Tet is correct, I don't mind people calling me Tept. It's no big deal to
Wait,
me.
I've been saying it wrong this whole time?
I
Whoa,
don't care. It's
not
all
like
good.
this.
Like, a lot of my close friends, like, still call me Tept instead of Tet. It's like, whatever.
Actually, I would always say Tept until that what was it called? The pre-show that we like just had, where SHM said Tet. He was like, "Oh, but we can't go without saying Tet," and I was like, "Oh, well, I guess if he said it that way, I guess I gotta say it that way."
Yeah.
SHM's always correct.
Yeah. Honestly, that's fine. A lot of people don't know how to pronounce it until they hear it or get corrected. But yeah, honestly, Tet or Tept is fine. Whatever is easier. It's
I've only ever had someone get mine wrong, where they went CD-romination. Like, what?
That's amazing. And yeah, this is my last level before Great Hall, so get ready.
Alright, let me know.
Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm getting close.
Yeah, before I
That.
what the heck was that?
Ah.
Who was that?
Okay, that was me. That's a bit unfortunate. That's never happened to me before. That could be worse at least.
I just saw it.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Why are these...
I didn't see that.
I don't know what it is with these stacks of boxes not breaking properly. Hello?
But no, with my own name, it wasn't that people pronounced it incorrectly. It's just that it was so long that nobody read it correctly, so they thought it's something completely different.
Yeah. I remember Eason, he's a DKC trilogy runner. He pronounced my name Tebbit somehow. Really don't know how.
It's like if you didn't know what a frog sounded like, and that's what you would come up with.
Yeah. Tebbit. Death also made me lose my mask. can't damage a beast there. Oh well.
How'd you come up with the name though?
This is gonna sound pretty hilarious, but it was just a misspelling of the word tent, and I thought, hey, I bet that no one else has that username, so I just did that. It's literally tent, but with a B instead, and it sounds like dead, but with a T. And the W is just my initial of my last name.
I was gonna say, except someone does have that username.
Yeah, someone does, to my surprise. Like, I made my username Ted on Steam first before Twitch. But yeah, for some reason there is another Ted. It's like a super inactive account.
That means you're the superior one,
Yeah.
basically.
Alright, this is still gonna be a good time. Like, it's still good. This is on pace. Yeah, it's on pace for a 111. I'll take that. That's still super good. It's still like 3 minutes better than the time I got last year. And also considering like last year's run got Cortex Power Skip, which is random. There's definitely been a huge improvement over last year.
Rico in your chat said Ted's last name is W. It's like your whole last name.
Maybe he's right.
Or maybe when you made your name, you just foresaw this moment that you were going to be on team Washi Washi with all the W's.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw the future.
You just already knew that.
Alright, I'm in Great Hall, Bucci. Almost there.
Alright.
I'll tell you right when I'm ready.
Way to finish the first. What? It's not. What? No, I'm confused.
Yeah, 111, that's good. I'll take that for sure. Sub 112 is pretty much what I wanted for this. And go. Good luck.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Alright, sub
Thank you.
111.30. I'll take that for sure. It's unfortunate what happened in Boulder Dash, but oh well. Yo, thanks for the bits, Piper. Thanks for the GGs, everyone. I guess now I'll host Bucci. Next person up on my team. Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you later. I probably won't stream till next week.